Hey, what's going on, everybody? Craig with Shipley Transport. Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 2 of what we're recording as a typical HotShot week. None of it's scripted, none of it's planned out. I don't have loads booked the entire week. This is just trying to give everybody an idea of what a typical non-CDL HotShot week looks like. So like I said, it's day 2. If you watched the other video for day 1, we had a load going up to close to Duluth, Minnesota. Made it a little over an hour away. Got that one delivered this morning. Everything went very, very smoothly. Crane showed up within 10 minutes of being on time, so I mean, it was real close. Can't expect a whole lot better than that. And then we went down close to Minneapolis and picked up our load that's going close or over to Topeka. Made it to just outside of Kansas City, so only got, again, about an hour or so to drive tomorrow, including all deadhead miles, everything like that. Used all of my 11 hours minus 2 minutes by the time I got parked, and drove 712 miles today. So go ahead and show you today's load, just so you guys have an idea again of the type of stuff that we haul on a regular basis. So different pieces of metal, they call them something specific. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your butt and tell you I know exactly what it is, but the whole load's only 2,000 pounds. As you can see, got 4 straps on it total. One little side note for anybody that's having problems with their straps flapping in the wind, throw a little half twist in there. That little half twist saves you from having to watch your straps flap as you're going down the road. They originally said they wanted this load tarped. They didn't want it tarped to save the metal. They had a couple of these little boxes that were saran wrapped to the top. And tarps are big, they're heavy, they're awkward. I really didn't want to do it, so I just asked them, can I cut that saran wrap off and can I throw those in the bed? They had me sign off on the BOL saying that I was doing so, verify that it's 5 boxes that get delivered, and they're happy with it. So again, this one's just under 500 miles, getting paid 1,200 bucks for it. So like I said in the previous video, nothing crazy, nothing that I'm trying to promise you millions of dollars or anything crazy. Just trying to show you the average week. Had another load booked. It was supposed to be leaving Kansas City with 1 stop in St. Louis and then the 2nd stop in Chicago. 680 miles, and they're going to be paying almost 1,800 bucks, 1,780. Got that one booked before lunchtime today. Unfortunately, welcome to trucking, HotShot, whatever you want to call it. They got a hold of me right after 4 o'clock and let me know that those parts wouldn't be ready, so that load got canceled. So one of the joys of this industry is I get stuck scrambling today, last hour and a half of the day, trying to find another load. Unfortunately, struck out, came up empty. So my plan is to get on the road right around 6 or so in the morning, get delivered by 7:15, 7:20, or get there. Hoping to be delivered and ready to go by 8. So when the brokers and the load boards really start picking up, I'll be able to be right there on the load board ready to go pick up my next load for tomorrow. So like I said before, definitely not a perfect week, definitely not how I would have drawn it up, but hey, it's the joys of being out here, the joys of doing the stuff that some of us love, some of us hate, but we all end up doing it one way or another. One other thing that we touched base on yesterday that I'll get into today is, I said before that there's going to be a different topic of conversation per video. Today's topic is to HotShot or not HotShot. It's kind of a pros and cons type of thing, in my opinion, on whether you should or should not consider HotShot as an actual career. In the intro video, I pointed out a whole bunch of the negatives. Trucking's hard. You got your clocks that you have to manage between the regular clock on what time shippers and receivers are open. You've got your 11-hour day for drive time. You have to make sure you take your 30-minute break per 8 hours of driving. You've got your 14-hour clock for the overall day. You've got a lot to manage there. Shippers and receivers have different expectations. Brokers have different expectations, or your direct customers. So there's a lot to deal with there. If you get road rage, if you drive aggressively or anything like that, you're driving around 20, 25, 30 maybe up to 40 or 50,000 pounds, depending on your particular HotShot rig, having road rage is probably not the thing for you. There is good money in it, but again, I'm not the guy that's ever going to promise you millions of dollars. I'm not going to say, give up your day job, you're going to do great, within 10 years you'll be ready to retire. Some of you might, I don't know, but I'm not the guy to blow smoke. But at the same time, HotShot has a lot of positives. So any of you that know me on a personal level in the slightest, I have a hard time biting my tongue, and I've got the type of personality, I don't like being told what to do. Kind of counterintuitive in the fact that I've got a lot of laws and regulations to pay attention to out here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But I am my own boss. Obviously, I'm married, so I'm 25% my own boss. But I'm my own boss. I pick my own schedule. If I don't like the idea of a load, if it doesn't make financial sense along with time sense, I get complete control. Now, with that comes the stress of owning a business and running a business properly. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but long story short as I can, I got COVID at the beginning of July. Sheltered at the house, did everything I was supposed to there, still ended up with pneumonia, so I was on my butt for 2.5, almost 3 weeks. That was completely unexpected for us to be off of work. Part of becoming a good business owner and part of running a successful company in general is making sure you've got money on standby for that stuff. Making sure you've got money on standby because trucks, trailers, your equipment is all man-made. It's all just metal and rubber and plastic components. It's going to break. Do you have the financial smarts and ability to put the money back per load and per week, per month, so that you've got money on standby to fix that truck and to pay your bills and to pay your employees or anything else you may have for however long that truck's down? So again, positives and negatives as far as being a business owner. For me, another thing that's a real big thing, some of you may think I'm ridiculous for it, but by the time I'm old and retired, or by the time I pass away, I want my children, I've got 3 beautiful daughters, I want my children to have their name on something. I want some sort of legacy for my kids. And I want a truly successful business to be able to pass down through our family. Will it make it that far? Who knows? I could crap the bed and we go bankrupt in 2 months. There's nothing guaranteeing it, but it's all on me. And I hope that I'm smart enough with my business acumen, if you will, to build this company and truly give my kids something. Have my last name out there on the side of trucks being represented positively in the industry. These videos, I want those to be out here to try to help anybody I possibly can. I don't want to pass out bad information. So there's a lot of different reasons for me to be in HotShot. One, I make a average to good living. 2, the freedom. So if my kids got doctor's appointments or birthdays or Christmas holidays, things like that, I can schedule my work time around that stuff to make sure that all of our bills are paid. I'm on the road at certain times of the month and certain times of the year just to make sure that I'm available for all of that stuff. But I eat a lot of fast food. I have days like today where 4 o'clock comes around and I don't know where I'm going tomorrow. Sleep at noisy truck stops. Today I'm on a dang pilot. Trucks absolutely everywhere. Now I did get lucky. For me, I'm parked between 2 other flatbeds, so I don't have to worry about a loud reefer parked on either side of me waking me up in the middle of the night. But there's a lot that goes into it, guys. Try to think about it. Try to really decide if putting $50,000 to $100,000 to $150,000 into equipment is going to be something you can stomach if you don't end up liking the industry. I truly love HotShot. I want everybody that's interested in it to do the research and to go about doing it the legal and correct way. I'll do everything I can to help anybody that reaches out to me. And hopefully we can build the HotShot industry into a truly respected profession. Not that it's not now, but there's always ways to improve. There's always ways to become better. So That's kind of my little rant for the day, guys. Think about it before you get into it. Tomorrow we'll have day 3 of the average HotShot week. See what loads we find, see where we end up at the end of the night tomorrow, and just go from there. So again, just like always, I say it every video and I sound like a broken record, but like, share, subscribe. Please help the channel keep growing, helps more people find the information. I really do appreciate everything you guys have done for me so far, and hope we can keep going down this path together. So thanks again, guys. Have a great day.